Hello and Happy New Year. I wanted to start 2020 off with something a little different. Most every year I start off with New Year's resolutions and goals and do a vision board and then spend the year trying to work toward it, mostly. But this year I look at the world a little different. Well, I look at it very different. And I'm having a hard time going back to the way I used to be because I'm not that man anymore. I look at 2020 as a year of rebirth for me and for my family. And what do I mean by rebirth? I mean transformation. I fully intend to walk out of this room on my feet, fully restored. And when that happens, I'm not entirely sure yet, but it is going to happen. And when I get out of this room, I'm going to continue working on the one thing that has meaning in my life beyond everything else. And that is, I want to create a world that works. A world where there's no greed, where there's no narcissism, where there's no income disparagement, where every human being gets their greatness. Every human being gets to have the life that they want. You know, I used to be a stand for every human to have the existential right to a life created versus a life inherited. But as I have learned about our civilization, that's not always the way it works. So I would rather spend my time and my energy working towards a civilization where you can spend your time doing the things that are important to you. And we have that opportunity in 2020. Now, I won't get into all the specifics of that. You can do your own research and figure out what's going on. And I invite you to do so. But I look at 2020 as the point at which humanity freed itself. Humanity became its own leadership. This will be the year where we actually start to integrate as a race. And I'm going to work to help make that happen. Because it doesn't work that we don't have medical systems that don't heal you, that we don't have systems that allow you to do what you want to do, that our technology monitors what you're doing versus enhances your life or makes your life easier. I could go on for hours, but I'll just say this. In 2020, my goal, aside from walking out of this room and loving on my family, is to create a world that works. And that starts with each and every one of us standing up to make sure that happens. So I invite you to take that ride with me. It's going to be fun. Have a good year.